Hi guys, I just wanted to come on here and talk about a couple things before we get started with the video. So obviously everything that's been going on recently has been so horrible to see, with racial injustice, police brutality, and I don't know if you can tell, but my eyes are really puffy because I just like cried myself to sleep last night. I'm sure you guys know what's going on, and if you guys are educating yourselves or using your voices or doing what you can to help, I'm super proud of you guys. I'll also leave some links to petitions, donations, and just like other resources in the description box. The second thing that I wanted to mention is it's actually my birthday today, which is such bad timing, but it's also Breonna Taylor's birthday today, and it is my personal birthday wish for you guys to sign Breonna Taylor's petition. I'll link it down below, and donate $5 to an organization of your choosing. I'll leave down below some of the ones that I'm personally supporting, but I know that a lot of you guys are minors and don't personally have any money to donate, which is totally understandable. So in honor of our birthdays, I will be donating 100% of the ad revenue from this video to Color of Change. So there's gonna be a couple of ads in this video. Please do not skip them. I did film this video a couple weeks ago, so I didn't want to post this and act like nothing is going on in the world. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video.
What up, hooligans? It's Jennifer and welcome back to Osos. We have been stuck in quarantine for, I don't know, like, I actually have no idea. So I have gotten so many requests to do this video, and also I don't know why I hadn't done this video sooner, but today I'm going to be doing DIYs, aesthetic DIYs that you can make with materials that you already have at home. Now, of course, I don't live in your house. It would be kind of creepy if I did. So I don't know what exactly everybody has at their house. If you don't have certain things, please don't hate me. I'm just trying to go off of my best guess about what's most common to have. I also asked you guys on Instagram if you guys had these certain materials at home, just to make sure that most of you guys would be able to do these. Of course, I am very lucky to have a bunch of DIY materials at home because I have a DIY channel, if you have not if you didn't notice. Also, some of these DIYs you might have seen before in previous videos, but I thought it would be a good idea to kind of like compile some of my favorite easy DIYs that you can do with stuff from home. And if you do try any of these out, make sure to tag me or send me pictures on Instagram at Generation DIY. I have been loving commenting and reposting and liking your recreations from the home photo shoot video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So the first DIY we're gonna start out with is scrunchies. It truly would not be a Generation DIY video without scrunchies in it, and scrunchies are one of the easiest DIYs to make from home, so I thought it would be perfect to include in this video. All you're gonna need is any type of fabric. Could be from an old shirt, you can take it from your closet or steal it from someone else's closet, your choice. I measured out a rectangle that was 48 centimeters by 9 centimeters. Those measurements can fluctuate depending on how wide and how long you want your scrunchie to be. So I marked those dimensions and I cut it out. I'm using a glue gun for this method because when I asked you guys on Instagram, that's what most of you guys said that you had. But if you have a needle and thread instead, or a sewing machine, I'll link down below the original scrunchie tutorial that has all three methods. So I just glued the ends together on the right side of the fabric. Now you want to take some kind of wide cylindrical object. I'm using a jar here, and I'm just wrapping the fabric around the jar with the inside of the fabric facing out. Then I'm taking a hair tie and putting that around the fabric, making sure it's in the middle and that the fabric is kind of evenly dispersed around the jar. Now I'm just gonna fold the edges in on both sides and glue those together, and this is how your scrunchie is gonna form. So you wanna just keep going around the entire scrunchie until everything is glued shut. Once you've done that, you have your scrunchie. Super easy and a very fun project.
With no parachute, me and you take a risk. I never do.
Next, we're gonna be making some stickers. I love this DIY. It's so easy, and you can use it to label things, you can use it to decorate things, but I'm gonna show you guys two methods. So for the first method, I just printed out a bunch of different images. You can draw, you can paint something, like you can take words, like anything you want to that's on paper. And then you'll also need any kind of clear tape, but preferably the widest that you can find. You'll also need some wax paper or parchment paper, or really any surface that you can peel tape off of. I just went ahead and cut all of my images out. You can choose to leave a border if you want to. It's all up to you. So essentially the idea is to sandwich the image between two pieces of tape. I started out by placing a piece of tape down onto my wax paper. Normally, if the image is small enough, I would just use one piece of tape, but since a majority of my images were larger than the width of my tape, I had to layer two pieces together. So just make sure that you have a little bit of overlap between the two pieces of tape and you should be fine. So after I had my tape laid down, I just placed my image on top of the tape, and now I'm taking another piece of tape and placing that on top of my sticker image, making sure to overhang some tape beyond the piece of paper. And again, I added a second piece of tape overlapping that piece of tape that I just added, and now I have my sticker sandwich. So I just went ahead with that same method with all of my images. So as you can see, this works for any size, any shape, because you can overlap the tape. Just make sure that the area of the tape is larger than your piece of paper. Now it is time to cut out my stickers. So I just made sure to leave at least a 1/2 centimeter border around each image, and I did that to every single sticker. And now your stickers are ready to use. As you can see, they just peel right off of the backing. These turned out super cute, and I can't wait to use these literally everywhere.
Make me feel like I'm flying.
Okay, so for the second method, you'll be able to make some really cool transparent stickers. What you're gonna need for this are images printed on a laser printer. You can also try using a newspaper image or text. After I have my images cut out, I'm gonna place my image on my piece of wax paper, and I'm gonna take a piece of tape and lay it down on top of my image, making sure to have plenty of tape overhanging the edges. And again, if you have larger images, you can layer 2 pieces or 3 pieces or 4 pieces of tape together. After that, I kind of went over everything with my nail, just making sure that it was really stuck on there, because if it's not adhered properly, the ink is not going to transfer to the tape. So now I'm just going to take my sticker pieces and just dunk them into a bowl of water and let them sit for 3 to 5 minutes. Does not take long at all. After you've finished letting them marinate in some good old H2O, you can just take your sticker piece and basically rub the paper off of the back, and you'll see that the ink will have transferred to the tape, which the first time I did this, I was mind blown. You want to really get in there with your finger, but do not use your nail or something harder, because it's going to scratch off the adhesive on the tape. So I just let those pieces of tape dry on the sides of the bowl with the sticky side up, and once it dries down, you might notice that there's a white film still on the tape, and that's just some paper residue. You can soak it again and rub it off. But after that, I placed the pieces of tape back onto my wax paper, and I kind of just squeezed out any excess water and let those dry for a while. And then I went ahead and just cut those out. The size of the border for these really doesn't matter as much, but I still left a 1/2 centimeter border of tape just in case. So anyway, as you can see, it just peels off really nicely off of the backing and looks super legit. Okay, I just wanted to show you guys one of the ways that I ended up using these stickers. So I combined a bunch of these little butterfly stickers from the first method and used one of the stickers from the second method and laid them on this really cute aesthetic water bottle that I just got. I'll link this down below. So I just stuck all the stickers on, as you do with stickers, and everything goes on super easy. They stay really well. I am obsessed with this thing, and I definitely have started to drink more water because of this water bottle. So that is all. It's just really cute.
I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night.
There's a bee. Glug, glug, glug.
Okay, next up, I'm gonna be making some cute barrettes. So I open up my hair accessory drawer and ferociously dug around to find some of my childhood hair clips. These are from literally when I was like 4 years old. Thankful that I never threw them out because they finally came in handy. We got a big assortment. We got Teletubbies, we got flowers, we got stars, like we got it all. Anyway, as much as I respect Teletubbies so much, like so much, don't get me me wrong. It was time, like RIP, you gotta go because we're making this aesthetic. So I just cut that off literally with my scissors to reveal my naked hair clip. I'm also using some beads and gemstone looking things, anything that I could kind of dig up. All I'm gonna do is just take my pearl and I'm just gonna glue that onto my hair clip with some hot glue. And that is literally it. I used the same process with a bunch of different hair clips, but if you do not have any beads or gemstone kind of things lying around your house, I'm gonna show you guys how to make some pearls with hot glue. This is kind of like the Walmart version of pearls. So I'm gonna squeeze a bead of hot glue onto a jar. You can use any surface that you can peel the hot glue off of. I made a bunch of those because I didn't know what size I wanted in the end, but once those were dried down, I just peeled it off and I just took another hair clip and glued my little pearl to the top of the hair clip. And you can leave it like this if you want to, but I took some white nail polish and added a couple coats. I also used a clear top coat to make it a little bit more shiny. Of course, this doesn't look like a real pearl, but I think it's a very unique look. In the end, these are how my hair clips turned out. You know, like the hot glue one is just... it is what it is. But I do think these turned out so cute. They took like literally 20 seconds to make each. And I've seen these sell for like a couple dollars each, which doesn't make sense to me at all because you can make these for like 25 cents. So yay for DIYing.
You'll find the beauty goes much deeper.
Okay, this next DIY is probably my favorite one because I literally still have it on my phone right now. So you're gonna need a clear phone case, some white and yellow paint or nail polish if you have that instead, and a paintbrush. I don't know about you, but whenever I've had a new phone, I always get a clear phone case because it's just like a staple. So I hope that a clear phone case is something that you guys have so you can make this DIY. But the idea is to paint some daisies onto the phone case. So I'm taking my yellow paint and just painting a couple dots throughout the inside of the phone case. If you don't trust your paintbrush skills, you can use a round end of some kind of stick-like object, like a chopstick, or the back end of a paintbrush, anything that can really make a dot. Once those were completely dried down, I took my white paint on my paintbrush and I'm painting on the daisy petals. So I did a stroke on top, on the bottom, left, right, and then just filled in each of the 4 empty spaces with one more petal. It's 8 petals in total, and if you mess up, you can take like a needle or something to kind of scrape off the excess paint. And once you're finished with all the daisies, you have your finished phone case, which I am obsessed with. I love this phone case. I think it's so cute. You can also use this design for literally anything. You can put it on a notebook, on your laptop case, like on a hard drive, like I don't know, but I just think it's so cute.
I'm just trying to get my cash back. You be looking fine, so no wonder they can't match that Louis V scarf or I'm chilling with a dad.
So those are the DIYs. I hope that you are able to at least do one of these DIYs. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out of the week is right here. I will see you guys next time. Also stream talking loud. That's it. Bye.